Hey, so dyslexic thinking. Let's talk about some more success stories when it comes to that. Last night, there I was. Okay, I'll admit, I might at one time in my life been a bit of a crime junkie. I have cut back quite a bit. Quite proud of that. Anyways, but last night I was taking it a little bit. Sundance has it's called True Crime Stories, Citizen Detectives. Quite interesting. So last night I was watching that, and this woman, her name was Rebecca Heath, was explaining how she is researching to help identify the names of the victims of the Bear Brook murder. There were 4 people identified in barrels, their remains, anyways, not to be graphic. And one barrel shows up in 1985, has an adult woman and a child. Another barrel shows up around 2000, and that has children in it. So anyways, she takes it upon herself that she's going to be a citizen detective and look into this. There are some other people looking at different avenues. Anyways, long story short, I'm listening to her on this episode discuss how she's doing this research and so forth, and I said, wow. In my mind, I'm thinking she really sounds like she's researching that like a dyslexic mind would, from all different avenues, looking down a variety of connecting different things, which is something common you hear in dyslexic thinking, and talk about passionate and talk about persistent. Years. She spends years of her off time. She's a library researcher. She spends years of her off time doing this. And then about 30 minutes into the episode, she goes, oh, and I'm dyslexic. It's just this thing. I kind of see, I put things together a little bit differently. And I just had to laugh because I'm like, knew it. Like 3 minutes into listening to her talk about her research process, I'm like, boy, if she's not dyslexic or neurodiverse, I'm like, she really has, for an atypical person, she has an interesting way of doing this research. She is actually able to identify 3 out of the 4 people's remains, and she continues to work on that. So just a great reminder, fabulous success stories from our dyslexic thinkers and the difference they're making in the world. So don't forget, being persistent can be good also, and being a good researcher does pay off. Bye now.